Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and this is I am one of the English trainers for this hour. We will be doing a class on internet addiction. Hello, Trong. Can you speak?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm fine. How about you?
Very good. Very good. Now, remind me, you are from Vietnam, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Excellent. Hi, Hyung. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Nice to see
Excellent.
you again.
Nice to see you too. And you're also from Vietnam, if I remember right, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and then we have somebody else, and that is Maria Roses. Maria Roses, how are you today? Hi, Maria Roses. We cannot hear you. So, but that's okay. And Christian, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Excellent. So remind me where you are from.
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia, awesome. And in Colombia, is it 10 a.m. there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Harold. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing great. How
Very
are you?
good. Very good. Now, tell me how I pronounce your name. Is it Harold or Harold?
No, you can call me Harold.
Okay, Harold. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, because it's a international name where it has different pronunciations. So, all right. Maria, can you
Okay.
speak yet? Hel-
Can hear you. I'm doing.
Okay, we heard noise, Maria, but that's all we heard. We didn't actually hear you speak. Can you try again?
Do you hear me right now?
No.
No.
No. Okay, now
Oh
I
my
hear
God.
you. Okay, now I hear you. Now it's clearing up. Yay! So Maria, where are you from?
I'm from Spain. The center, in the
Awesome.
center.
Awesome. All
Okay.
right. Well, welcome. Welcome. And in Spain right now,
Thank you.
is it about 4 a.m. Excuse me, 4 p.m. in Spain right now? What time is it?
I think past four. Yeah, four.
Okay,
More
awesome.
or less.
Okay, I am in Idaho where it is 8 a.m. and so 8 a.m. and Vietnam, Hyung, what time is it in Vietnam?
It's 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay, so it's you guys are heading to bed soon. Oscar, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very good. Remind me, you are from Spain, correct?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, all right. I thought you were the Oscar from Spain. There's several. Is it Oscar or Oscar? How do you want
Oscar.
me to pronounce Oscar? Okay, I'll pronounce the English way. Okay, excellent. Well, several of you are new to me, so let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Holly, and I am, of course, a native English teacher. I am right now currently in Idaho, USA, where I am living in a very small town where the population only has 850 people here. So it is very, very tiny. Um, and I always turn off my camera at this point, and this is my little dog, and his name is Alpo. And
Cute.
Oh,
he was born in Hungary, and then he was raised in Finland, where I got him when he was about 3 years old in Finland, and when he was about six or seven, we moved back to the U.S. And so I always say that he's an international dog, and knows many languages and so forth. So yeah. So but that's one aspect about me. He's a little part of Finland that I brought with me. I lived in Finland for 11 years, and I lived in South Korea for just under 2 years, about 21 months. back in the 90s. And so I have been teaching English since 1994 is when I started, and then in 2006 is when I started teaching online. So that's just a little bit about me. So hello, Abimelech, welcome. What time is it right now in India?
Now it's 8:35 p.m.
PM. Okay, yeah, that's right. You have the half-hour time zone. That's great. Okay, hi Howard. Where are you from?
Hi, I'm from Colombia.
Hi. Oh, excellent. Okay, excellent. Welcome. So we have Trong from Vietnam, Oscar from Spain, Maria from Spain, Kyung from Vietnam, Howard from Colombia, Harold from. Did you say Colombia? Yep. Okay. Howard and Harold from Colombia. Okay, and then Christian. Where are you from?
From Colombia.
Christian? Colombia as well. Okay, so 3 people from Colombia, and then Abimelech is from India, and so this is awesome because we have a lot of different continents represented today. So today's topic is internet addiction, and the learning goals I have for you guys today is to learn new vocabulary. So I'm writing this down. Learn new vocabulary. Activate passive vocabulary. So maybe start using vocabulary that you know, but you haven't used in a long time, or you've never used. Practice pronunciation through reading. And then practice speaking. That is the plan and the hope that I will have for you guys today for the learning goals. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, internet addiction, and I can also get you that. Also get. I just remembered I need to provide a link for you all. So. Abimelech, now the question we have up here, the warm-up, is when was the last time you used the internet? What did you look up? Well, that's kind of a funny question for us because we are all currently using the internet right now. So instead of saying that, my question is for you, Abimelech, what is your favorite website, and how often how much time do you spend on the internet?
Well, my favorite website is called techsupportalert.com, and there I can find various kind of software and technology articles, and I love read technology articles. I don't. Yeah.
You don't say continue. You don't.
I don't spend much time on Facebook and other social network sites.
Okay. But you spend a lot of time. How much time do you spend on this this technology website?
Maybe daily 1 hour or 2 hours.
All right. That's great. All right. And Christian, how about you? What is your favorite website, and how often do you spend? How much time do you spend on that website?
I think my favorite website is Reddit.
What is it?
Reddit.
Reddit. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about that one. Okay.
I like it because it is an enormous forum about any topic you could think. And I use it about 2 or 3 hours a day.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Harold, how about you? What is your favorite website? I'll write down the questions. Okay. What is your favorite website?
Well.
And how often do you spend on it?
Well, I think that I have 2 favorite websites. The first one is Facebook, And the second one is Burbling.
Burbling. Okay. So tell us, how often do you spend on Facebook, and how much time do you spend on Burbling?
On Facebook, I spend about 3 hours a day, and Burbling, I think 2 hours a day.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. So about 5 hours, and this is just during your off time, right? Away from work and so forth, work or school. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. So my guess is you do not watch much television.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you. Howard, how about you? What is your favorite website, and how much time do you spend on it?
Actually, I like YouTube. I spend almost maybe 2 or 3 hours per day.
Okay. Do you go onto YouTube and just choose one and then surf from there, or how do you go through that site?
I spend my time searching some popular videos. I like it that, or maybe some particular topics, maybe that are interrelated with some news, local news, or maybe international news.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you. I have not spent a lot of time on YouTube, and lately I went on there and I saw that we can now watch TV shows if we pay for it. How long has that been on YouTube?
Really, I don't know. I just see some videos.
Okay. Yeah, I've only seen the free ones, but lately I've been accessing these ones that said you can watch this if you pay $1.99, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, Xiang, how about you? What is your favorite website, and how much time do you spend on it?
Actually, don't have my favorite websites, but I do have websites that I spend most is YouTube and Elance.
Newsweek and Elance. Okay, so since you spend time on Elance, does that mean you are a freelancer?
Yeah, I'm a freelancer.
Okay. What do you freelance?
Architecture, drawing, 3D modeling, and 2D drawing.
Awesome. Yeah. That's great. All right. Thank you. And Maria, you wrote on here that you like Pinterest.
Yeah, Pinterest. And this is one of my favorite sites because it gives me some ideas. For example, for my classes, or for the birthday party, my son's birthday party, for example. It's a place with a lot of ideas, and it presents you the ideas with pictures, with images. So it's very easy to find something you are looking for. It's very quickly. And the other one is okay.
I was going to say I have a Pinterest account, but I don't understand it.
Pinterest. It's Pinterest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is an Spanish site. I don't know. But the meaning is pin. When you pin, you put the mouse in a idea or in a word or in a image. And interest is a pin of interest.
Yeah. This is mine, for example, but I don't know what to do with it.
You can look for example, I don't know, composition or color or handmade works for Christmas holiday. For example, you can find there a lot of ideas.
Okay. Yeah.
Only one image. After that, if you like the image, you pin in the image, and you will go to the website.
Okay. Yeah. So these are, for example, are the pins that I guess my friends have all the people I've connected to have all pinned, but I'm not sure. So I haven't spent much time on it, but I know people like you that spend a lot of time on it, and they really enjoy it. So you said there was another website. Which website do you?
TED. I think I have discovered it recently. I tell all of you to go into is to you can listen short in English in English. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting, and it's great to learn English, to listen English.
Oh, what's the name of the website then?
It's called TED Talks. Is that
TED Talks.
Is that one you're talking about? Maria?
Yeah, TED Talks. Yes.
TED Talks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that one is quite interesting, and it's a great way to practice listening. You find a topic that you're interested in, and then you practice listening that way. So excellent.
With a lot of very interesting expositions, I think.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Maria. Oscar, how about you? What is your favorite website, and how much time do you spend on it?
My favorite website is like a forum where you can talk about economic, politics. I spend 1 hour. I also like the social network like Twitter, Facebook. That's it.
Okay. So are you? So do you tweet very much, or how much time do you tweet?
No, really. I just reading. My friends from South Africa, for example, or watching.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I like to write.
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple Twitter accounts, and I used to be a really big Twitter person, but I haven't tweeted in years, except for every once in a while. So, all right. And then Trong, how about you? What is your favorite website, and how much time do you spend on it?
I think favorite website. My favorite website is bbc.com. I spend about 1 hour per day to.
Hello, Trong.
Sorry,
okay.
because my house is near the railway. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so that was that noise. Yeah.
Have some noise around me.
Okay. I lived near a railroad track one time, and I would wake up in the middle of the night if I didn't hear the train track. So if it didn't come by, you get so used to the noise. So all right, let's go ahead. First of all, what we're going to do, let me quickly show you the lesson today. We're going to quickly do a vocabulary matching. We are going to read and then discuss the reading, and then do some vocabulary activities, and then we will end the class with a discussion. And if there's time, I have another list of questions that we will go over to discuss. So first of all, we have the words tweet, the idiom in the flesh, the adverb endlessly, adjective excessive, noun the norm, and then we have the verb to power down. The definitions here are face-to-face, standard, send a message using Twitter, repeatedly, switch off, and too much. So Howard, could you choose one of these words and give me the definition?
Okay, well, when you say Twitter, you are referring to send a message using Twitter.
Okay, so the verb to tweet means to send a message using Twitter. Okay. Now, Oscar, you said that you tweeted every once in a while. How about the rest of you? Howard, do you tweet very much?
No, actually, I don't have a Twitter account.
Okay. Right. Does anybody here have a Twitter account? And anybody here tweet very much?
I have one account, but I don't tweet. Maybe my last tweet was 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay. All right. And I used to tweet a lot. Anybody else? All right. Let's go on. Next one. Hyung, can you choose one of them and give him and choose the idiom? I mean the definition.
Okay. In the flesh, I think it means face to face.
Yes. Face to face. Okay. And Harold, could you choose one?
The norm is standard.
Yes, norm is standard. Okay, excellent. Edison, welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia, awesome. Welcome. And Edison, we have Abimelech from India, Christian from Colombia, Harold from Colombia, Howard from Colombia, Hyung from Vietnam, Maria from Spain, Oscar from Spain, and then Trong from Vietnam, and I'm from Idaho in the United States. And so welcome. Okay, and Edison, can you see the words on the screen?
Yes, I can see the words on the screen.
Okay, can you choose one of the words and choose a definition?
Okay, at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or number 2.
One of these words, endlessly, excessive, or power down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can you choose a definition for one of these words?
Oh, excessive is too much.
Okay. Excessive is too much. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. All right. And Maria, can you choose one?
Okay. Endlessly, for example, repeatedly.
Repeatedly. Exactly. Okay. Repeatedly. Okay. And then, of course, the most difficult one on this, of course, Christian. What does to power down mean?
Switch off.
Okay. Now, question for you: how often do you power down your computer?
Every time I using it. When I go to lunch, I power off. I switch off it. And when I go to sleep, I also switch off it.
Wow. That's very good of you.
Yeah, it's common in Colombia to switch off everything you are not using.
Oh, really? Okay. And I am very bad because I keep my computer on 24/7 all the time. So I very rarely power it down for any length of time. So, all right. Oscar, question for you. How often do you think that you spend an excessive amount of time on the internet?
No, not too much. Maybe 1-2 hours per day, maybe 3. It depends on my time. But I have some friends that they are spending like 7 hours, 8 hours during the job.
Oh, really?
Really, for me, it's enough. Okay, look at this good website. You can buy something AliExpress or something like that. But in general, I think that I don't spend too many time like them.
Yeah, too much time on that. Okay, all right, thank you. Abimelech, do you prefer this is using the norm in India? What is the norm for internet use for most Indians? For I guess the majority of Indians who are working in companies and things like that. What is the norm?
Well, in working office, the internet is free, but when we buy for domestic use in our house, it's quite expensive, and not all people use at their home.
Okay.
And nowadays, it's becoming on popular on smartphone.
Okay. So most people will use the smartphone, but they don't usually have Wi-Fi set up at home, for example. That's not the norm. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. And Trong, how about in Vietnam? What is the norm for internet use for most Vietnamese people?
I think in Vietnam, the norm for internet maybe the norm. Sorry, can you explain it?
I can't hear you very well. Can you maybe get closer to your microphone or increase your volume?
Yes. No. I mean that you can repeat your question. Your question. I can understand clearly your meaning.
Okay, so the norm for the average Vietnamese person. I'm sorry, say that again.
She wants you to repeat the question.
Oh, repeat the question. Okay, thank you. Trong, what is the norm? We're using this word right here. The norm for which is a standard for most Vietnamese people as far as their internet use. Do they spend a lot of time on the internet or a little time or?
Yes. I understand. I think this depends on what type of people use internet. Maybe for me, I'm an engineer and or for the students, they spend too much in internet. But for my parents, they are famous, so that they never use internet. So it depends on the type of the people use internet.
Okay, so it depends on the age and the situation, but the average young person or maybe under 30 uses the internet a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Like my sister, she spend on internet every day, maybe about 3 hours.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to go on. Thank you very much for everybody who answered questions and matched words. All right. So we're going to read this article and we're going to add these words: interrupted, available, problem, and advance onto this article. So interrupted. Excuse me. Available. I spelled that wrong. I always do that. Okay. You guys remember what the other words were? Interrupted, available, problem. Okay, I was like, what was that third one? Okay, advance and problem. Problem. Okay. All right. So let's start with Trong. Can you read the first few sentences? Maybe the first paragraph right here. Okay. I guess we'll start with Hyung. Hyung, can you read that?
Yeah. Okay. I know I have a problem. Explains 25 years old 25-year-old Chuck Harris.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life revolves around the internet. I can't first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously.
I'm endlessly updating my Facebook account or tweeting something. I never seem to talk to people in the flesh. Instead, it's all done online.
Okay.
Drugs addiction is a growing problem worldwide.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Surreptitiously. Does anybody know what that word means?
Repeatedly.
Yeah. Okay. Surreptitiously, repeatedly, and
Surrender.
It's kind of like a lot of times it's it's a hard word for me because it's not a word that I use very often, but it's a word that you do it secretly. So you don't, when you're like, for example, at work, he does it all the time, but he doesn't let people know he's doing it. So it's secretly. Surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kyung. Howard, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay.
Right here.
Drugs addiction is a growing problem worldwide, with excessive internet use affecting millions of people's lives.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. And Harold, could you read the next one?
Commentators say that the problem is only going to get worse. Within the next few years, Wi-Fi will be available everywhere, and all the telephones will be so-called smartphones. Social messaging is already becoming the norm, and those who have opted out of social messaging services such as Facebook or Twitter will find themselves increasingly marginalized by society.
Okay, so marginalized. Does everybody know what that means?
Marginalized.
Any idea?
To be on the edge.
Yeah, basically not in. If you're marginalized, yeah, on the edge is the best way to explain it. But you're not really part of the inner circle, so you're not. Yeah, on the edge is a great way to say that. Yes, absolutely.
Made an outcast.
So you're not in the know. You don't know anything. So. So that's really what it is. So that's what it is. Okay. Next one. Are there any other words in here that you guys do not know? Does everybody know to opt out? It is a phrasal verb. If you opt out, you choose not to be part of something.
Okay.
So if you opt out of something. Okay. Next one. Maria, could you read this?
Sure. If you are finding yourself using the internet too much, there are practical steps you can take to deal with the problem. Experts recommend fixing some offline time to the day. You abstain from all things connected to the internet. Let your friends know in interrupt that you are taking this step. Let your friends know in, I don't know the word, interrupted, that you are taking this step, and I can only be contacted by telephone.
Yeah. Okay, so let your friends know in advance is the word advance.
Advance.
Yeah. Okay. So in here to abstain from, again another phrasal verb, to abstain from. Does everybody know what that means? If you
I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
I understand.
You understand what it means? Okay. To abstain from something means to not do it. For example, some of the world abstains from alcohol. They just do not drink alcohol. So that's a word that you can use to abstain from. And when you guys, there's some background noise. So when you're not speaking, if you guys could mute, I would appreciate it. So. Whoever's got the background there. Okay, next person. Harold, could you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Separating your personal life from the office can be difficult in the 21st century. Make sure that you keep separate email accounts so that you don't automatically receive personal emails at work or business-related messages at home.
Okay, so 21st.
Okay,
21st century. Yeah. Okay, excellent. All right, thank you. Thank you. And Oscar, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay, you need to go a step further. You can stop your computer or telephone from connecting to the internet automatically. This means that conversations with friends or meal times with the family are not interrupted by message notifications. You can even set your router to power down during certain hours so that it becomes impossible to connect to the net.
Okay, this one right here, this word is either router or router. So you can even set your router or router. Okay, thank you. Christian, can you read the next last paragraph?
Whatever method you choose will power the key to success. As the internet becomes more important in our lives, finding the balance between the online world and the real world will become increasingly difficult.
All right, thank you very much. All right, are there any words in here that you guys do not know? That I have not. Does everybody know what a router is?
No.
Okay,
yeah,
the router.
Yeah,
the router is what we use to actually connect to the internet. It's the machine that you get from the internet service provider.
Oh.
And it also provides, for example, if you're using Wi-Fi, it's where you're getting the internet from. Here's a picture. This is normally what a router is. So, and of course every company will have a different style, but that's pretty much the router. Okay. All right, let's look at some of these. Does anybody here surreptitiously look at your Facebook at work?
No.
Anybody want to admit to surreptitiously looking at Facebook?
Yeah,
I do.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you do? Okay. And Qiang, you do? Okay. All right. It says in here, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good advice to separate, make sure that you keep separate email accounts so you don't automatically receive personal emails at work or business-related messages at home? Do you think that is good advice or not?
But I think now it's possible to have like 2 email accounts on. Like you can open 2 email accounts at the same time.
Yeah, it is especially on your smartphone. I have 8 email accounts, and they're all going into my smartphone. So, and I have one that is not. It's provided by a company in Europe, and I'm like, I'm missing emails because I don't check that one as often. So, all right. Let's go on. So why is Chuck Harris unhappy with his life? Anybody know? Remember why Chuck Harris is unhappy with his life?
Because he's addicted to the internet.
Okay, he's addicted to the internet. Okay, and Abimelech, why is the problem of internet addiction going to get worse?
Well, because nowadays people are using internet very often, and they are spending their time more on the internet. Everything they are doing online, and they are not participating offline, and they don't meet people in the flesh. That's why it's going to get worse.
Okay. Excellent. That's great. Great use of that idiom actually in the flesh. Yeah, exactly. And I think one reason is also because of smartphones. Like you said, in India, people are already starting to use smartphones all the time. So we have internet all the time. Okay. So Harold, can you name one practical step that you can take to reduce your internet usage? Harold, are you able to speak?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I had problems with my microphone. So
no worries.
Three practical steps.
Or just name one.
Okay, turn off the cell phone when you are in.
Turn off the cell phone or the computers. Yeah. Okay, that's one. Okay. And Maria, can you think of another one? What is another step?
I don't know because sorry, I have left for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Try with another person. Don't worry. For me.
No worries about that. Oscar, do you remember?
Power down the router.
Okay, so power down the router. Okay, that's a good one. Power down the router. Okay, and Trong, can you think of a step, some way that we can get better at not being on the computer all the time?
I think another step to reduce internet usage is separate your email account, working account to the personal account. So that
Okay.
you can use it.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So separate separate personal and business. Personal and business accounts. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Is it easy to do?
No, of course not.
You need willpower.
Excuse me? You need willpower. So, willpower, yes. Especially like, I just need to check that, you're waiting for an important email. You need to check. And of course, when you keep checking, it never comes. It's when you stop checking, it comes. So, all right, let's go on. On this, we have some vocabulary words. We've got some of the words that were in the reading. We've got revolves around, surreptitiously, opt out of, marginalized, and we have abstain from. Okay, so can you guys choose the correct, the best explanation for the underlined expression? So Abimelech, could you do number 1?
Okay, I think it's you often think about the internet. No, the third one, the internet is the main thing in your life.
Okay, so if your life revolves around the internet is the main thing in your life. Does everybody agree? I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2. Trong, can you do number 2?
I think number 2 is if you do something such that. Sorry, can you pronounce this word?
Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously. Secretly. Yes, I think you do it secretly.
Yes, you do it secretly. Surreptitiously, you do it secretly. Okay, number 3, Christian.
If you opt out of social messenger service, you choose not to use the service.
Okay, excellent. You choose not to use the service. Okay, and number 4, Oscar.
You are marginalized by society. People think you are Spain.
No, for this one, if you are marginalized, you're like Hyung said, you're basically on the outskirts. So people just think you are not important. For example, in my family, I've got 3 brothers and a sister, and then lots of nieces and nephews. And my mom is on Facebook, but one brother has opted out of Facebook, and everyone else pretty much knows what's going on with each other and also with family events, but he never does because he's opted out. So in a lot of ways, he's kind of marginalized because we just don't think to share with him things that he might need to know. So, all right, number 5, Harold. Can you do that one? Okay, it sounds like you're having problems with your microphone. Not a problem. Maria. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, I know. If you're staying from the internet, you don't use the internet.
You don't use the internet, exactly. To abstain from, that's a very good verb actually. And when you use abstain, you always use from, so to abstain from. But if you abstain from something, you just don't do it, don't drink it, don't whatever, Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and practice. Let's fill in the spaces using the word and phrases from the exercise 5. Howard, could you do number 1?
Okay, with some phrases from exercise. Liz has. Let me see. Where is the exercise?
And this it's
yeah, okay.
Exercise 5. Yeah, it's from this one above us. Liz has.
But I don't see what is.
Okay.
Lisa has abstained joining her family over the summer vacation.
No, it's not abstained, but it is. She has chosen not to join. So what would that be? There's another one. Is opted out.
Opted out?
She's opted out from. She's opted out from joining. Okay, excellent. Okay. All right, thank you. And Hyung, could you do number 2?
Yeah, the elderly often feel no one listens to what they say. The elderly often feel marginalized.
Marginalized, yeah. And I think that of course depends on the culture, and I hope that doesn't I hope that's not the case in my parents with my folks and stuff like that. But okay, number 3, Abimelech, could you do that one?
Okay. Justin is supposed to be on a diet. However, he has a cream cheese bagel before bed. He.
Oh, okay.
I can see.
Let me get all the words in front of you. Okay. I have the most important word there, so it's there.
Surreptitiously has a cream before bed.
So he's cheating on his diet. He
Yes.
surreptitiously has a cream cheese bagel before bed. Okay. Okay. And Trong, could you do number 4?
When he got married, Andrew has abstained all alcohol.
Yeah, so Andrew has abstained from all alcohol. Excellent. Okay, and number 5, Christian.
Julia's life seems to revolve around her job.
Yes.
She
So
never has any free time.
Okay. Julia's life seems to revolve around her job. Okay, how about you guys? So Maria, what does your life revolve around? Is it your job or your family, your hobbies?
I think you can use this verb in all the situations. When your situation is the main situation in your life, it doesn't let you any free time, so it's a good verb.
Yeah, exactly. So how about you? What does your life revolve around? Is it your family, your kids?
My kids. Now they are with my husband in the sitting room, and they are letting me this hour to get into Berkeley. My kids, they revolve around me all day.
Okay, excellent. All right. So, Trong, how about you? What does your life revolve around? Your job, your family, your hobbies, your faith?
Okay, my life seems to revolve around my job and my study. I have a full-time job, but beside that, I also have attend a master course, so that I have to work. After that, I have to study. That's my life revolves around job and study.
Wow, so you have a very busy life because your life revolves around your job and your school. Wow. Okay. Hyung, how about you? What does your life revolve around?
My life revolves around my work, my freelance business, and also my language learning.
And language learning. Also awesome. So verbling and other places. Okay. Abimelech, how about you? What does your life revolve around?
Well, my life revolves around, of course, the internet, friends, and hobby, and of course, learning English.
Okay, awesome. Okay. All right. And Oscar, how about you? What does your life revolve around?
My hobbies, I guess. My hobbies are traveling, improve language, meeting new people. Good stuff, I guess.
Okay, awesome. All right, Christian, how about you?
Maybe also my hobbies and thinking what to do with my free time.
Okay. So what are some of your hobbies, Christian?
I like to go hiking, camping, play the guitar.
Oh wow, that's great. So do you? Well, because the weather in Colombia is so mild, are you able to do that year round?
Yeah, the weather in Colombia is really nice.
I need to go to Colombia. I do like cold weather, but I don't like hot weather. So I'm liking I'm liking
There are
that name,
parts
Colombia.
that are really cold. There are parts are really hot. There are parts that rain every time. There are parts that it don't rain in all the year.
I need to go to the. Well, I was told when I was in Bogota, and I was told that there's just 20 degrees all year round. So.
Yeah, Bogota is awful. Then go to Bogota.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And Howard, how about you? What does your life revolve around?
Okay, actually, my life is revolved around with my job. Okay. At the moment, I have stand from joining my family and my hobbies. It's hard in this moment, but it's the way I chose.
So you just don't have a lot of free time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Harold, how about you?
Well, my life is revolved around my studies. I just thinking graduate. Yeah, that's it, I think.
I understand that. I remember I've had times in my life where that's all I've ever done is study. So yeah. My life right now is revolving around teaching online, and my mom finally called me 2 days ago, and she said, "Holly, make some time for me." So I said, okay, I will try. And so I was looking at my calendar before class. When can I meet her? So, all right, Abimelech, do you think there are many people who are addicted to the internet?
In my country?
Yeah, in your country.
Yes. Nowadays, it's becoming very maybe problem. I'd say.
Okay.
Like people, yeah.
So it's becoming a huge problem. Okay, thank you. Christian, do you think that people reveal too much personal information online?
Yeah. I think people should be more aware of why they share. Not only for the public use, for some one that could see that, but also for the people who run the different services you can find on internet.
Okay. All right. And Harold, which groups of people do you think are marginalized in your country?
Well, there are a lot of that the people who work in the town, the farmers here in Colombia, they are marginalized because the government don't pay them enough money for their activities.
Oh wow, okay, that's not good. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense because even in the States, hillbillies are marginalized. If you guys know hillbillies, these are people that live off the land, and they live in the mountains and they live off the land and they don't participate in society. So yeah. Howard, do you do anything surreptitiously at home or at work?
Can you repeat me the question?
This question right here, the down here at the bottom. Do you do anything surreptitiously at home or at work?
Sometimes at work, when I see YouTube videos, I do that surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously. Okay. Surreptitiously. All right. Yeah. Excellent. Well, go ahead.
Okay, because it's obvious. If my boss see me that I am doing that, it could be quick of my job.
Yes, you could lose your job if you're found. Hopefully they don't watch this video, but I'm sure they won't. So. All right. Well, thank you everyone for your time and participation today. I hope you learned some new words, surreptitiously, for example, and you were able to use some words you haven't used in a long time. And I hope to see you in another class. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.